Welcome to Flexbone 101. Today is going to be our lower level play calling week 6 video, which I'm excited about because it's a much better game. For those of you that have not watched one of these before, this is, I'll just roll through for you. So it's a new series to help play callers. So I'm going to be breaking down some of the calls from our sophomore game, which I called. Normally a varsity coach, also call plays for sophomores. It's really going to focus on strategy, right? Why you would call certain things in certain situations. It's going to focus a little less on, the Jimmies and the Joes. I'm going to try not to point out, sophomore mistakes, only in senses where it's going to matter. And in terms of scouting, if you're watching my videos and watch my channel, you know what I'm running. So I'm not super worried about that. So before we jump into it, just want to give a quick shout out to Coach McGuire. Sent me some swag for helping him. So from Coach McGuire from Kennedy High School in New York, thank you as always. It's much appreciated, and I was a little late in saying thank you, so this is my way of publicly saying thank you. So let's roll right on to it. So if we go to our huddle. Also, you may notice a new video background. I realized as I was getting this set up that there are probably some plays from our huddle focus camera where my giant head was in the way. So hopefully made it so that no longer gets in the way. So this is on our home field. I have not reviewed these or watched these in a while. So you are getting my real-time unabridged reaction to some of these. But let's start. So right off the bat, we're coming out in over, which is my favorite. This is a team that loves to run man-to-man. So right off the bat, I wanted to go over. So as they were coming in, here, let's go pre-snap, right? So they are, I forget what they base out of. I think they're a base 3-4 or a 4-3 team. Because that would make sense, right? 4 down, 3 backers. You've got a corner, a safety, and a corner. So they are manned up here. So that's what I was sort of hoping for. However, from this look, they haven't cheated anyone, and there's still an extra corner here. So by my rules or what I like to do, we would still want to run to this over because we have an extra blocker at the point of attack. So when we run this play, this first play is just zoned just to see how they're going to play this. Linebacker. Let's go back here because I think this outside backer triggers outside, which he does. So that is good for us when we go through this. Next play, I think this is a pre-snap penalty on just a normal motion, so that's always good. I should also mention, I think I only have 37 plays on this, which makes me think our huddle focus camera didn't grab anything. I've been debating doing just a huddle focus video on the pros and cons, but I've had some very disappointed players when it missed touchdowns already. Okay, so they have now, what did they do here? Okay, so we're still an over. This is just that safety's a little closer. I would still run to this, but for some reason I think I wanted to try running to the other side because I thought we could, because running to the other side works well because they've shifted the backside safety and brought him down. So now it looks more of a 4-4 look. So now we're going to run rocket away. Oof. So, if we get a block here on the edge on the corner here from the A back, that's a nice play. But we don't, so it stopped. So again, what do we do? So seeing on how they reacted, they're running the same way with the safeties over into the boundary. So we're gonna run rocket to the field. Yeah, probably come up a little early. You know, blocking wasn't as set up as it could have been, but the idea was good. Okay, so we're running over again. This is into the boundary, but now we're running midline. So you notice this is going to be our read right here on midline. We should have everything nice, right? He should block out here. We should get a block there. And there's no one else on this side of the field. I don't actually remember what happened, so let's see. Yep, and that's a nice little 10-yard gain. Anytime that guy's in that first guy is in a 4 or greater, midline is definitely one of my go-tos. Oh, that's right. I think I was I forget what happened. I was late getting the play in here. You can see I'm calling a timeout, so nothing that exciting. Now we're just running trips. Let's see that we're running this away from the over. So notice now, for some reason, how did they play this? They've got, so they had 2 safeties. They rolled the first one over and the second one over. So now we're running triple away, which I think this should be dive pitch. Let's see how we do this. When quarterback holds, we get that was what, the dive read who comes in really fast. We'll go slow on this. What do we identify this as? Oh, because they're kind of doing a bunch of weird things. I would have liked the tackle to try to get underneath that, I think, although I can't 100% tell what his alignment is. Either way, let's look at this veer track as well. So this is something, if you're teaching B-backs, B-back has to be able to run straight. He almost runs a midline path, and you'll see that he almost like runs into the quarterback on the mesh. If this is still going this way, he's gonna take a hit, but it's a cleaner mesh, and the quarterback should be able to keep this a lot cleaner. Something to work on for sure. All right, over left, we're going mid triple away. So I think I had trouble with triple. Now we should run mid triple. That should be dive pitch. They've now, okay, they put a safety back there. That's good. Good keep by the quarterback. Just a good little run. Now we're just gonna try running. We've done options away from the over. Now we're just gonna run zone right here, and try to blow them off the ball. Not great blocking. All right, so we've done heavy option. We haven't run any type of misdirection. So now we're going to go our AISO to the left, which is going to be faking. Essentially, he's going to come and get the ball going that way. He probably had space to the outside, but that's not a bad play, right? Always tell him cut it up if you're nervous about it. Okay, so now we're going 90 now. 91 now, excuse me. So this is a coaching mistake on my part. So they have two guys that are pressed up, even though you shouldn't be pressed up on an eligible receiver, but it happens. So theoretically, this guy should block, or no, excuse me. Wow, it's been a long time since I've done this. This guy should be blocking. This guy's going to catch right away. This is a super dangerous play, and I am very lucky that this did not get pick sixed. Yeah, luckily. Although, like, even so, that's weirdly open. If we come down with that, it probably makes me look better than it should have, because that pressed man is backing up on the snap of the ball. We'll take that. That's apparently a play that didn't get covered by the huddle focus. Always good. All right. We've got over into the boundary. And we are running triple to the field. So let's let this play out. Notice that their D end here is playing outside contain. We get a good push coming down, and we get a nice little pocket here. And he bent it back on the linebacker block. Let's take one good look at this again, because this is a really good play. So I believe it's the block on this linebacker. He's able to come through this gap and then actually bend it around the block, if I saw that correctly. Yep. Linebacker overplays it. That's a really nice play. And again, problem with huddle focus is it doesn't quite get it all the way. He gets caught because he's slow. You know who you are. Okay. Over. Now we're going over to the field. Triple into the boundary. Let's see. Was this a good look for us? 4-3. There's a corner there. We still have numbers. I don't hate it. Quarterback pitches. I think the let's look at that pitch relationship. It looked a little close. Oh, because tell your A-backs to always run through. If they're jogging, it doesn't really work. So that's why the pitch looked really close and really awkward, because the A-back should have been like yards ahead if you were running. All right, now we've got a timeout, so that's not interesting at all. Over left, triple right. Oh, yeah. They've got way too many guys committed up here, which again is perfect. Kind of a dangerous pitch. I would say if you're coaching quarterbacks, there's this quarterbacks after the mesh have this tendency, and I'm not picking on this kid, almost every quarterback does it, that he wants to bow back, and you actually lose a lot of ground and a lot of momentum if you do that. You really want to be attacking this guy downhill, because not only does it give more room for the pitch, if you're going to keep the ball, you can go faster. So, I mean, he wasn't really under duress. I guess I'm all right with that pitch. It just looked a little different. All right, next play. I don't remember why this was incomplete. So we're running post wheel. Oh, it's there. It's money open. I don't know if he dropped it or if the pass was bad. This is exactly what you want, especially against a man team. So let's go through. So my wheel is with this guy. So the corner takes a bad step to go with the receiver. And by the time he realizes that his feet get turned around, the A-back is clear in the corner here. And yeah, again, huddle focus, couldn't see if that was if it was on the pass or the catch, but you know, whatever. Okay, over right into the boundary. They haven't quite caught on yet that we're running away from this. Let's look at this decision. Guy comes across. So what concerns me, I'm going to guess that the splits here aren't as great. Theoretically, this DN shouldn't be able to play it the way he did coming in. Hard to tell if there's some sort of hesitation there, but oh well. So just for a little fun, I put in a Texas route. So if we're gonna run smash for me, right? You're gonna run your hitch, your corner, and then we normally fake to the B back, and I want him to come back across like this. I forget if he gets rerouted here, or if the quarterback has to take off. Yeah, it's just, I think we put this in this week. I wasn't 100% confident in it. And I realize we haven't seen a lot of touchdowns, which makes me think the huddle focus camera, again, missed some of these plays. I think we were up handily at this point. Okay, triple to the field. So again, hopefully this should dive pitch. Kind of an ugly pitch, but it was a nice play. Okay, again. Hopefully you're sensing a theme. So we're going over left, triple right. I can't see where this guy's technique is. I don't know if we determine if that guy with his hand in the ground is the pitch or not, or is the dive read or not. No. Okay, so they eat it up a little bit there. Over left, triple right. Now, what I didn't see is this. I think this guy is back over here. So running away isn't as, you probably lose half a man. What I should have probably done there is run this guy down the seam. Like I said, at this point, we were doing all right, so I wasn't super concerned about it. Oh, which, funny enough, I guess I did see that and did do that. Except I didn't run this out of over. Oh, he just took a shot. All right, well, we'll take the PI. Okay, I am going to brag about my sophomore quarterback on this one. So I had slant called, which is going to be a simple slant here. And I was like, oh no, I'm an idiot. This guy is going to be right in the window and this is going to get housed. Unbeknownst to me, because as a coach, you've got 1,000 things running in through your head. They make this a go. So I'm sitting here sure this is going to be a nightmare scenario. And sometimes kids are just smart. And they're able to communicate and get open, and you get touchdowns. Oh, that's right. We ran a lot of load against this, or in the second half. Load for us is going to be a lead where it's a token fake to the B back, and you're not actually you're gonna the A back is gonna block the traditional pitch read, and you're gonna pitch off the dive read. So when we were doing this, if this is triple left load, so we're gonna block this guy. I can't see what the technique is here, so let's see how this works out. Quick pitch, we're able to get underneath. Yeah, this is when things, I think, start looking a little nicer. So we're going load, still away from the over. We should, we're going to identify this as a 4-3. He should be, I think, arcing, and we're going to pitch off of this guy. Quarterback keeps it. Not bad. Huddle got a little ahead of itself. Let's try that again. Oofda. Who? I know I said I wasn't gonna. I won't call out anyone. Missed assignments still kill you months later. It's funny how that happens. Oh, come on. Bad huddle. All right, we're going over left, triple load to the right. I guess I could have kept running the over into the boundary. I forget if there was a reason why I didn't do that. All right, we're going just zone. Ooh. So they stunt the guy inside in... this is a missed assignment. That's why that's ugly. I'm not going to harp on that, but the tackle shouldn't go outside on zone. We're going to run triple load again, away from the over. So we'll be pitching off of this guy. Easy first down. Always a fan of that. Coming right back the other way. I do love to get in a habit of I'll just run the same play left and right all the way down the field if they're not going to stop it. Ooh. Did quarterback take bad footwork there? Yeah. Quarterback drifts back a little bit. Probably could have sold it forward a little more. Yeah, not going to be too upset about that. Oh, all right. I threw in a midline. Don't remember why. We're going midline right. So here's going to be the guy we're reading. We should get a kick out, and everything should be blocked appropriately. Oh, man, I didn't even see that. Quality of this video. Comes through. Oh, everything is blocked real nice. All right. Good work, team. All right, we're going rocket. Finally running for the first time in a while to the over. Okay, so here, when rocket looks really nice, so other than the fact these guys are all manned up, I see 1, 2, 3, 4 against 1. As a coach, that makes me insanely happy. Great job all around on that, if I do say so myself. The camera missed the play, really? Okay, camera apparently missed the touch, some sort of something. All right, then we're gonna go midline to the right. And I think so. This is someone asked me recently. I don't know if I ever got back to a comment about like zone follow. For zone follow, all it is, right? So if we're doing this to the left, right? If that's what I'm reading. So, right, you have your normal zone, right? Everyone's coming forward. All it is instead of giving it to the B back, you're just going to go carry out the fake to the B back, and the quarterback's just going to keep it. Right? Everyone else is doing the exact same thing. I use it as a tag. It's not actually a whole separate play. Because it's really only your quarterback and your B back who needs to know it. And sometimes you can do things like that. All right. So to get back to what we are talking about, let's get to our coaching points from this video. It was a good week for us, which I'm pretty happy about. But two things that I took away as we were doing this video. Don't call quick passes to the over and press man. That could have been really dangerous. And I'm a little embarrassed by that call. But what really, I think, and you'll see this in the next video as well, if it's not broke, don't fix it, right? If you're having success on plays, keep running them. Run them to the right, run them to the left, run them into the boundary, run them into the field. If they can't stop you, why run something different? I feel like I need to continually tell myself that. I feel like it's something that as a coach, it took me a couple years to really embrace. Give me your comments and anything you have to say below. Don't forget my promo code on Throw Deep Publishing, which I think has been below. That's look up Throw Deep Publishing. Flexbone 20 will get you 20% off. There's more information about that in the comments if you're interested. And otherwise, I'll see you next time.